Hi, it's Paris from Epic Reviews, the health channel, and I wanted to talk to you about freeze-dried snacks. These seem to be becoming very popular. I noticed these a couple months ago at my local regular supermarket. They're zip fruit, and they're portioned very small, as you can see. There's 0.42 ounces. This one's 0.35 ounces, so this is a small snack. You have to decide whether or not that would be enough for you for one sitting, but in terms of calories, we got 35 calories worth of apple, and we've got 40 calories worth of strawberry and banana. So really, really low amount of calories. Then I noticed the other day in Target that they have this. This is banana slices. And now these are freeze-dried. They're not dehydrated, and there's a big difference. I'll explain that in a minute. Over here we got the freeze-dried strawberries, and these are much more substantial sizes. If this won't cut it for you as a snack, probably this will get you through. The strawberries come in at 90 calories, and that's for this entire package, which only weighs 1 ounce, but it's bulky. The banana, which is just banana, they don't add anything into it, is 230 calories for this package. And this is fairly heavy though, this is 2.5 ounces. Now the reason I think this has become popular and has made its way from Whole Foods down to regular supermarkets is both because it's portion control. I mean, even this big guy of strawberries here, you only got 90 calories. And also, it's easy to take with you. It's more of a chore to take strawberries. If I wanted to take this, maybe this is a good pint or so of strawberries, it feels like. If I wanted to take this many strawberries, I'd have to wash them, of course, first and find a way to package them. And when I go to eat them, you have, they're delicious and they have all that juice running down your hand, but it's not good if you're sitting at your desk or in front of other people possibly. So there's that mess, plus there's the leftover tops of the strawberries. You got to have some place to throw them. So just in terms of making it very convenient, freeze-dried is very convenient. And it was good enough for the astronauts, and it seemed to keep them healthy. So if you've ever had those freeze-dried astronaut meals or astronaut snacks, you probably know what these taste like, which is all they've done is remove the water and in a very quick fashion just freeze dry the food so that it retains most of its size and most of its consistency. It's sort of add water and it will reconstitute itself in pretty much the fashion that it was that they did the freeze drying. Now that's as opposed to the dehydrated fruits, the dried fruits like the banana chips, which are very popular. My kids love these and I eat them too. They're good. The problem is they tend to add things into both the banana chips and the apple chips, especially oil and sugar, and much to my dismay, because I always eat this brand, it turns out on the list of ingredients here they actually add banana flavor. Now when you're taking banana and you're having to add banana flavor to it to make it palatable, that's not good. I want to compare though. I've got an actual banana here, actual medium-sized banana. This is about 100 calories and it has the full amount of nutrition. The freeze-dried banana chips here, this entire package is 230 calories. Now an identical amount in terms of weight from this package of these banana chips, this would be about 400 calories. But whereas with the banana you get very little fat, with this also, this whole package, we're looking at 2 to 3% of your fat and saturated fat. When I look at the list here, for an equivalent serving size to this, I would get 100% of my daily saturated fat from eating 2.5 ounces of this. So there's the real downside to, at least for the banana chips, the dehydrated fruit. The freeze-dried fruit, they don't add anything in. They take the banana, they slice it up, and then they freeze-dry it. And so it is very handy and not very high-calorie way of having a snack. This is about $3, as is this one. These little guys at the H-E-B supermarket here, they're about $1 each. So you're looking at a kind of expensive way to have that convenience. If you're going to pay $3 for this, and you could have gone and bought a banana for, what's an individual banana cost? About 30 cents or so. So you could have had a couple bananas for 60 cents or pay $3 for this. So if it comes down to choosing the best snack, the original fruit is still going to be the best thing for you, but if you can spare the money and the coolness factor has appeal, and the fact that it's portion controlled for a light snack and a heavy snack, then it's certainly not bad to spend the money to get these. You do lose out some on the nutrition, but they're not adding anything in, which is the real culprit behind these banana chips that you probably didn't know that the amount of oil that they add, that just in 2.5 ounces of this, you're getting 100% of your saturated fat, your daily limit on that. So these you really have to stay away from, and so I'm going to try now that I've learned this, because I never looked at the label that closely on these before, seeing if something like this, if my kids will go for this instead of these, and they'll certainly have a lot healthier snack. And I thought, well, I better try them out and see if the kids are going to like them. So I know what these taste like. They're good. They're very crunchy, but that oil really makes it happen. These are a little smaller than I thought they would be. Let me zoom in and show you. Freeze-dried banana chips. All right, and let me try a couple. Okay, so here goes. Smells banana-y. Not mushy at all, nice and crisp. If you give it enough time, it'll actually go back to the consistency that it actually has as a banana. And that's coming back now, I can feel it in little pieces. Tastes like a freeze-dried banana. These are good if you eat them slowly. I think this pack is probably more than you need for an individual snack. So I'm going to take this and put some in the little snack sandwich bag things for the kids and see. I like it. It's good. This really has nothing on this. This one tastes much sweeter somehow naturally than this, where they have to add oil and banana flavor. So I give this a thumbs up, the freeze-dried snack. They're expensive. It's certainly, you know, to get a 30-cent banana and stick it in your kid's lunch is probably makes more sense, but if you're going for something they'll think is cool and sort of like chips and they might actually eat it. Plus, my daughter, when she doesn't eat the banana, it comes home all bruised up and, you know, half black because the lunch boxes get banged around in elementary school. Anyhow, the bananas are definitely good. I've tried these other ones, the apple and the strawberry banana. They're very good. I'm sure the strawberry is good too. So I'd say give them a try if you're looking for something new in a low-calorie, low-fat, healthy snack.